Hi, welcome to today's video. In this video we're going to look at what is sold over the last 4 weeks. Over the last 4 weeks we have been really unwell and we haven't done a single listing, and our weekly sales have dropped so much, and these 4 weeks our promoted was 5%. So let's look at week number 1 where we only made £177. First up is this Ralph Lauren shirt. It was us £3.60 and it sold I think for £18. And this vintage Einziger boob tube was Sarah's from when she was around 17, 18, so it doesn't owe us any money anymore, and it sold for £10.99. This Ben Sherman shirt, I think we got out of Chest Heart Stroke for 99p and it sold for £20. We got a couple of these greeting cards and envelopes. It's basically just make your own cards and colour them in, and we paid 8p for this and it sold for £8. This is from a boom order. It owes us £5.26 I think it is, and we sold it for £10 because it was damaged. We just listed it as workwear, trying to get some money back on some of the damages, and as you can see it's covered in paint stains. I think this book again maybe owes us between 8p and 50p, and it sold for £10. This was a return. We had a slow sales day and we got an offer in for £30 even though it's listed for £65, and we took it, and they got returned because the sleeves didn't fit the person that bought it. We got a few of these Calvin Klein jackets in a boom order. Some of them are in bad condition, but this one was in really nice condition. £5.26 into £24.99. Calvin Klein isn't a big seller, it's a bit like Michael Kors jackets. Some of them you have to sell low just to make your money back, but I was happy with £25. Next up is a Spanish Nike t-shirt. We put it up for £15 and we got £15 back. With t-shirts we're kind of like, will they go for 10, will they go for 12, but I was happy to get £15 back for this one. Again, I was happy to get £10 for this one because this one had a hole in it. As you can see, there's a hole in the front. It's a nice graphic print which I think helps sell it, but we get £10 back, and this was also from a boom order. And this super dry polo shirt sold for £20. I'm not sure why, but I think there was 2 of them. Is there 2? Yeah, ×2 polo bundle. We had these listed for I think it was £12.99 or £14.99 each, and we were contacted by a customer and says, will you put 2 of them together and sell it to me for £20? So he got 2 polo shirts at £10 each, which worked out at £20, which is good because there's only one set of post. Cotton traders we love. If you price it reasonable and if you can find it's cheap, it always sells for us. So this was 99p and we sold it for £14. Again, another 99p pickup, Max Mara skirt. It did sit a few months, but in the end we got £34.99. These were part of a big job lot of t-shirts we got. I think the orders like £1.10 each, and we're now down to the last of the t-shirts, and we've just been pricing things a bit cheaper now just to get them going. So this sold for £8.99. Another 99p pickup from my favourite charity shop. It's a Phase 8 dress. We did have this for quite a while as well. I think we listed at 35, then 30, then 25, but in the end it sold for £20. This Lacoste polo shirt came from Boom, so it's £5.26, and I believe it sold for either £18 or £20. When I found this John Lewis cashmere jumper, I was quite happy because it was £3 and paid for it, and I thought maybe we'll get £30, £40 because it's cashmere. And I did check it in the shop, but when I got home, I don't know, I must have been blind in the shop or dark in the shop. The underarms, tiny little holes. We could have stitched them and sold it for a little bit more, but I left that up to the customer and it sold for £16. And another one of our Boom t-shirts, £5.26 into £10, which after fees isn't great, but I'm just hoping to get a little bit of money back from some of the damaged Boom items. This is very badly stained. It's got black dots all over it as well. I'm trying to show you the stains. Where is it? And it was a size small, so I was just happy just for it to go. Can't really see the stains that well on this top, but it has got lots of stains. And it is work. Carhartt is workwear, as you can see. There's quite a lot of dirt there. But that's sold for £9.99, and that's all we sold in week 1, which was very poor. We're now on to week £117, so it only gets worse. So this cycling top wee bit of a big massive bill, so that I think this was just a little over £1, and it sold for £20. These Nike shorts were from Boom. They was £5.26 and they sold for £9. And I say both white stripes have marks on them, so they're quite dirty, stained down the sides. Can't really tell in the photos, but there's orange stains on them. This was £5.26 from Boom, and it's a long sleeve Adidas top, and this sold for £14. A lot of the t-shirts and shorts when you buy from Boom, the cost per item, you're breaking even. Somebody's running at a loss just to try and claw some of that money back, and you're hoping the better high end items is where your profit lies. Borderlands are Sungavers, so this didn't cost us anything, and it sold for £8. This vintage shirt didn't cost us anything, and I think we accepted an offer around £15 for it. Again, this is another item from Boom, and it sold for £8. There was a bit of damage on it. It says there are several iron marks. I don't know if I can show you. You can see in the front of the chest there's iron marks, and the shoulder. So again, we're just happy to move some of this dodgy stock along. We tried to sell this on POSHMARK. It's brand new and tagged, and we tried to sell it on POSHMARK for £5, and it wouldn't sell. And then a week later, it sold for £20 on eBay, which I was happy with because it only cost 99 pence, and the RRP on it was £45. A local charity shop had a lot of LPs. I can't remember how many we had in total, but I think we paid £50 for the bundle. So this maybe only was £1, and it sold for £8. The customer did pay an extra, I think it was £5 shipping, because it ended up going to Stornoway. And this Phase 8 dress, I think sold for £20 if my memory serves me right, and we paid £2 for it. This is my Rangers top from when I was, what age is this? Is 2023, so 23 years ago. I'm 40 just now, so actually 41. Oh, we've got a sale. So this is my Rangers top, and when me and Sarah stayed in the flat, we did a lot of decorating. As you can tell, it's covered in paint stains all over. It's an absolute mess. And I thought, no, what I said in front of the bin, somebody might use it for workwear, a builder or something, and it sold for £10, but it's very poor condition. I think this is a jumper we got from Glen. Glen sent us a box of women's clothes up for free, so this doesn't owe us anything, and it sold for £33. We did have it listed higher. I think we had it £60 at one point, because some of the twin set dresses sell for some good money, and it's a wool and cashmere blend, but we kept dropping the price, and eventually it sold for £33. So during the last sales roundup, we sold an item, and this is what sold. We paid 99 pence for this brand new and tagged denim and co pair shorts, and they sold for 20. Wish it was 20. They sold for £12.99. We're now on to week 3 of our pure sales, and this week the total from eBay was £164. The first few items until we get to the ornament cost £5.26 from Boom. So this Adidas top was, I think it was marked, stained. As it says there, 2 holes on the front top pocket area, missing drawstring. So it sold for £8.99, and it went as workwear. Night t-shirt, pinhole in the back. Sorry, pinhole beside the Swoosh logo. So again, another hole, another disaster from Boom, and this sold for £9. And this top, it's a nice top. It should have sold for a lot more money, but someone's dried it on a radiator, and it's like a plastic material, and it's all like shrunk up, as you can see in the picture there. And this sold for £18. Again, this was from Boom. It sold for £32.99, and there's a tiny little mark in the back. It looks like a big mark close up, but from a distance it's very small, and the customer left us very good feedback saying he took him ages to find the mark. But I try and let all the customers know if there's any marks or damages with the item. And this ornament we had for a very long time. I think I had it at £50, £40, and I just dropped it at £20 when we decided just to do clothing, and eventually it went. This came from probably a job lot of ornaments from an auction house, so it probably owes us maybe £2-3 if we're lucky, maybe even less, because we used to get big massive job lots. And this sold for £20. Mint velvet open cardigan. I don't think this sat for long. This cost 99 pence from my favourite charity shop, and it sold for £25. Just quite a long, lightweight cardigan, and I was happy it went quite fast because it's a size small. So if you find these t-shirts, these can go for good money. I've seen ones go for £40 to £60, but it doesn't owe us any money. This was a freebie, it was a free item, and I sold it for £33. We're getting to the end of our Loot Crate haul, so I think I sold it at £1.10, £1.20, something like that. I'm sold for £9. I think Sarah picked these up for herself at Chest Heart Stroke, the 99p shop, and they didn't fit. And my cat's annoying me, go away. And 99p into £15. We had this brand new and tagged Avita bodycon dress for a very long time, maybe up to a year, and I think in the end it sold for £12.99 or £12, and again another 99p pickup. This was my denim shirt from when I was, I don't know, maybe a teenager. It's definitely late 90s, I think, mid to late 90s, and it sold for £14.99. Vintage freeform. I'm trying to think where I would have bought that. I might have bought that from a shop like Everyone Wants a long time ago. And again, another 99p pickup from Chest Heart Stroke, and we sold this for £22.99. And we bought a box of branded shirts from Boom when Boom did boxes, no longer do boxes anymore. So this owes us £3.56, and it sold for £9.99. So this week was a £124 week. We did have about £120 of fees to come out. We had a refund, and we had, I think it was a £92, £93 shop fee. So £124 isn't great, but we have been ill, we haven't been listening, so we're getting back to it. And we start with this Gant shirt. This Gant shirt cost £5.26, and it sold for £25. These Tommy Hilfiger shorts sold for £30, and these cost, I think it was £3.56. Next up is a white stuff jumper, mustard. We've been trying to avoid picking up 99p branded items, which are just plain, but I thought this was a nice colour, so we gave it a try, and 99p into £14. This is Sarah's top for when she was a size 6'8", so that must have been when Joshua was born about 18 years ago, because when Sarah got pregnant, she became like a stick figure. She kept being sick all the time, she couldn't hold her food down, and she was 6 months pregnant, and no one knew or believed she was pregnant. They say she was making it up. So Sarah didn't get a bump till month 7 of her pregnancy. She had to go get a scan every week, make sure the baby was okay, because it wasn't growing. But then she started to love Asda pizzas, and she managed to keep them down, and then Joshua and her put on some weight. But when she was pregnant, she was wearing this at 7 months pregnant, which was crazy. So this doesn't owe us anything, and it's sold for £13. These were a freebie from a friend. She bought 3 pairs of these high heel boots, ankle boots, and they don't owe us anything, and they sold for £10. There's some like marks on them, have barely been worn. You more or less can see they're brand new, but they're not. There's a wee dent there, a wee mark on that one. So we got 3 pairs of these for free, and this is the first pair to sell. I really liked these when I found them. It wasn't a great brand, Denim & Co, but it was just the colour and the shade. They're really nice pair of shorts. They've got weird brown marks on them, which I thought was a bit unique, and I picked them up for 99p, and I think they sold for £16 or 14, between 14 and £16. Another 99p pickup, and this sold for £15. This Harley Davidson t-shirt cost £3.50, and we accepted an offer of £15. It's a nice graphic print on the front. Probably our best sale over the 4 weeks we've been ill. We paid 99p for this mint velvet dress, and it sold for £50. It's been a while. We did buy 2 of these jigsaws. I can't remember how much we paid. Maybe £1 to £2, and this sold for £10. These nail trousers, I think, work out about 56p. We did buy a sack from Cash from Clothes, and it wasn't a great sack, but some items did sell, and these sold for £13. We found this in Chest Heart Stroke. It wasn't 99p, but we paid an extra 50p, 51p to be exact. It was £1.50, and it sold for £11, and this didn't sit too long either. And this dress cost us nothing. This was a box that Glenn sent up, because he doesn't deal with women's clothing. So this owed us nothing, and it sold for £13. So as you can see, when you don't list on eBay, eBay punishes you. We were getting 8 million plus impressions every month, 10,000 page views, And those impressions for 10 million dropped to, I think it was at 5.1, 5.2 million. So our items weren't getting seen, and our sales just plummeted. 4 weeks without listing. eBay must have went, are they still there? Let's not send them any traffic. But it was been a very, very poor 4 weeks. So 2 days ago we listed 32 items. That was the first day back. Yesterday we listed 22 items, and today I'm hoping to list around 30 items again, just try and get back into it. We were 1,505 listings when we stopped selling on eBay, and I think 4 weeks later we were like 1,420. So we only sold like maybe 80 items over 4 weeks, which is terrible. We're lucky if we were getting one sale a day. I think at 30 days we had 13 no sales days. It was just, this is the worst, one of the worst times it's been in eBay for us. We're never this low with sales, but we were ill, so we needed a bit of time off to rest and recover. And as you can hear, my throat's still sore. Still got a bit of a sore chest, so we're slowly getting back into it. So if you made it to the end, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please think about commenting and subscribing. And until next time, bye.
Thanks guys for watching today's video. Your support means a lot, it is much appreciated, and if you want you can catch us down below on Instagram, eBay and Poshmark, and we will also add a video here and here for you guys to catch up on in case you missed anything. And don't forget to hit subscribe, comment and smack that thumbs up, and until next time guys,